Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Red Devils Experience. How you all doing? Ten Hag press conference, match preview. We're going straight into it. Erik ten Hag says he has more injury problems ahead of the game against Sheffield United tomorrow. McTominay, Rashford, Garnacho, and Fernandes all carrying problems. Ten Hag is hopeful that Garnacho and Fernandes will make it, but McTominay and Rashford are really doubtful. Those are comments from the manager. We have other news. As you can see on the screen here, Ten Hag made some very strong and opinionated comments to the media, calling out the Coventry criticism. I'm actually backing this. We're going to get into this real quick. If you can, smash the like button for me. Really helps us out. Subscribe. Turn on notifications so you know when we go live. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you. Let's get straight into it. So, Erik ten Hag said here, as you can see on the screen, Erik ten Hag describes Coventry criticism as a disgrace. He said, "No, absolutely not. You made enough and won. The question, is it embarrassing? No. The reaction from you was embarrassing. It is the comments. Top football is about results. We made it to the final. We deserved it, not only by this game, but also the other games." So strong opinions coming from Erik ten Hag. I'm actually here for this. I'm happy he actually decided to have a go at the media. Some would say it's about time. It certainly is about time. And, maybe even throwing some criticism back at me because I did say that he probably has to go. I've calmed down from that. And I've taken a step back and I've looked at it. And you know what? At the end of the day, while he did make some decisions that I was very, very unhappy with, he came out, he explained why he took off Garnacho. Garnacho's been struggling with injury problems, so he's looking after him. So I have to apologize for that. He did the right thing, and that was something that we weren't privy to at the time. But we know now, so we can adjust our opinions like regular, normal human beings do and rational people do. So it's good that he's looking after him. It's just, we get annoyed because we see the same players not performing and they get to stay on, and it is what it is. But I'm glad they came out with an explanation because we don't really get those too much. Decisions are made or things keep happening, and either the media don't ask the question, the very important question that the fans want the answers to, or we don't get the answer to it. So I'm glad we did. Now, I'm just going to go through a couple more of Ten Hag's comments here, and then we'll discuss the little preview to the match. Erik ten Hag calls external reaction to United's win on Sunday embarrassing and a disgrace. To be honest, Ten Hag, I get it. Building siege mentality. The team performance the last 20 minutes was embarrassing and a disgrace, though. It was. But at the end of the day, he is right as well. We are in a cup final. We did have to win every match to get there. So I'm not going completely against him, but I think what people were saying was that the fact that we were up 3-0, the players on the pitch couldn't handle it once again. And from a Manchester United fan perspective, it was embarrassing and a disgrace that we blew a 3-0 lead. We gave up 3 goals. One of them was, very unlucky. It took a crazy deflection and nothing you could really do about it. And then we had to go to extra time and penalties because you know what, at the end of the day, while it was offsides and it wasn't offsides, it was very, very close. And that would have been the last kick of the game and we would have lost that match. So we were lucky. Ten Hag acknowledged that and he said we were lucky. But at the end of the day, the results matter, and he's right about that because results do matter. That's what his job is judged on. That's what he's judged on. If you get the W at the end of the day, it's a W. You walk away and you move forward, and you go into the next one and you try and improve. Ten Hag went on to say we lost control for 20 minutes versus Coventry. We also had bad luck, 3-2, 3-3. We were very lucky in the end, as I just mentioned, clear. Penalties was very good. We made it to the final. It's a huge achievement. Twice in 2 years is magnificent for me as a manager. 4 cup finals in 4 years. The comments are a disgrace. again, very very heavy. And you know what? I'm actually happy he's doing this because I've stated so many times that he always gives more of the PR answer, and today he came out absolutely swinging, and I'm here for it because you know what? Listen, we're fans. We're allowed to have whatever opinion we want of our manager, of our players, of our club. But at the end of the day, the media has been biased to this guy, against him since the day he came in. They didn't like him. They didn't want him. They never wanted him. They were all trying to get Poch, writing positive articles about Poch. They never wanted Ten Hag. Uh, they pretend to be all buddy buddy with him and smile with him when they're in the room, and then they leave the room and they write the most nastiest, disgusting, disgraceful articles. Um, and they write a story about him being sacked every other day. So it's a disgrace, and I'm glad he's calling him out. I'm glad he stood up for himself and the club and the players. 100%. So Ten Hag went on to address European hopes. He said, yes, but we have to win every game. That's what Manchester United stands for. This is our approach. Go from game to game, but we have we have to qualify for Europe, and we have two opportunities in the league and the FA Cup final. This is also true. Eric Ten Hag. There was some controversy on Anthony's celebration. Now, I'm going to say this. Um, Anthony's getting a lot of criticism for it. Anthony actually made his own statement saying that he reacted to provocation because the Coventry fans were provoking United fans inside of the club, and he didn't like it. So when he won, he let his emotions take him over a little bit, and that's why he celebrated the way. Listen, it's not that big of a deal. Social media is blowing it out of proportion. I get it. He shouldn't have done it. It is what it is. Let's move on from it. We need to protect our players at the end of the day because, like you see, the media and everybody else, they hate us. They want us to fail. They want us to crumble. The fans need to get behind everybody. It does no good when we are attacking and bringing down our own players because nobody else is gonna be there to protect us. Nobody's gonna be there to protect the club, to protect the players. It's only us. And if we're doing the same thing as everybody else, we're just adding to the problem. And I get it. You're allowed to have your opinion, and you're allowed to, not be pleased with it, and not be happy. I get that, but at the end of the day, don't let that turn you into. Don't let that toxicity turn you into hating on our player. We need to back this guy. We need him to do good. Criticism is always welcome. You could criticize him if he plays like shit. He plays like shit, and you call it out. But don't turn into like a full for the what the rivals do, and they banter and they put up embarrassing stuff. And we have to back our players. We have to go at the people attacking our club and our players and our manager. 100%. So he went on to say, we have a back four and have to make compromises and be really creative, but we can't sub players there as well. What we need is a full squad, and you can take your messages from the side, repair things. It's a matter of mentality and matter of mentality. Go. It's a matter of mentality and some game reading, and an opposition takes more risk. We have to improve it. Need a full squad to repair that. Again, stressing how the injuries have been an absolute disaster for him, and I do 100% agree. To have the amount of injuries and illnesses and players missing and dropping in and out of the squad has been absolutely unheard of. So from that side, I am sympathetic for him. No manager at all, and no team would be doing very good with the amount of injuries and just switching around players constantly. I mean, not having the same back four in like 30 different matches is absolutely crazy. And I don't know how you're supposed to build stability and like improve from match to match when you're constantly chopping and changing, and it's not even it's not his fault. It's just the cards he's being dealt with, and he's trying to do the best he can. um, so we're gonna discuss the match a little bit, and then we're gonna end it. So Manchester United currently sitting in seventh in the Premier League. United season has been a roller coaster, of course. The team's recent form includes a mix of nail-biting draws. We had the good victory against Liverpool. I think we haven't been great, but um, 3 matches. Uh, no loss. I think two draws and a win. Um, which obviously isn't great, but at least we're on a 3 game unbeaten run so far, so we need to keep that going. Sheffield are 20th in the league. We should be easily winning this match. uh this has to be 3 points. If it's not 3 points, I don't know where to go from here. It's just end the season and it's over. So obviously the concerns are, or maybe some people might not be concerned. I'm actually looking forward to this. Marcus Rashford, Scott McTominay potentially out due to injuries. So Ten Hag might need to tweak his usual tactical setup. I believe that Anthony is going to play, and Garnacho, which means that Diallo should get more minutes, because he would be the only available pretty much winger. I mean, there's Forson, but he's ahead of Forson. So I'm looking forward to that. I think Diallo does deserve more minutes, and if he has to get it because of Marcus Rashford injury, so be it. A lot of people are probably going to be happy about that, including myself. Not that I want the guy to be injured, but we just been asking for him to be dropped or at least subbed off at some point, and Ten Hag was reluctant to do it. So if it's forced through an injury, I want to see what happens, because I think that our attacking output would improve, because Marcus Rashford has not been doing it this season at all, and he's not going to turn around before the end of the season. So it would be you know hopefully a positive change defensively. United will need to ensure stability, possibly by reinforcing their midfield guard to prevent counterattacks, which we have been suffering a lot from. We've been conceding 18 shots a match. We've been conceding lots of goals. I actually have some privy statistics here. So we have no losses in 3. Sheffield United have no wins in 9. We are without a clean sheet in 6. Sheffield are without a clean sheet in 14. There have been over 2.5 goals in 5 out of our 6 last matches. There has been over 2.5 goals in 6 out of 7 of Sheffield United's last matches. 6 out of 6 matches for United, both teams have scored. 5 out of 6 matches for Sheffield, both teams have scored. First to concede, United and Sheffield are both tied for 4 out of 5 matches to concede the first goal. And there have been a lot of corners as well. Head-to-head streaks between United and Sheffield. We have been without a clean sheet for the 3 times that we've played Sheffield. Sheffield have been without a clean sheet the last 10 times we've played them. There have been over 2.5 goals in 5 out of the 5 last times that we played them. Both teams scoring, it's been 4 out of 5. And the corners have been under. So let's just put it, when we played them back in October 21st, we beat them 2-1. And then the last time, obviously, those go back to 2021, 2020, and 2019, where the matches were. In 2019, 3-3, we tied, they were home. We were home, we beat them 3-0. They did not score. That was the rarity. Usually there is a goal. So I'm expecting probably 2-1, 3-1, hopefully, for United. I hope it doesn't go to anything like we seen at Coventry, where we tie, or we have to win it by the scruff of the neck. We are home. We need to win this match. There's no excuses. There is absolutely no excuses for not winning this match. So we will have it. Get your comments and opinions down below. Put them in there. We always respond to everybody that does. Thank you for watching. That was our short little preview. We are actually going to be doing a live watch along. First one. So if you tune into that tomorrow, we will be doing a live watch along for the match. Very, very excited. So we greatly appreciate you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so you know when we go live for the watch along. And that's about it. Everybody have a great day. Thank you very much. You're all fantastic. We appreciate you very much. And we will see you later with another one like we always bring you.